Hey guys, I am outside enjoying a beautiful summer day, which in Ohio is probably the fourth one we've had all summer. And I haven't gone live in a long time, so I figured I'd jump on, even though I'm in my gardening gear here, and talk to you guys about how to tastefully hang family photos. It was a question I asked a while ago. Hey, do you guys have questions for me? It's one of the ones I got. So here's the deal. Yeah, there's some pretty ugly family photo display wall mural things that I've seen going on. First of all, what not to do: if you've got 18 different photos you want on the wall and they're all different sizes, don't hang them all in a very different frame, and then slap them up on a wall, but then have everything else in your house be one specific style. If you want to mix and match your frames, your house in general, the look and feel of your house needs to be more eclectic. It needs to be a little more gathered looking, like you've picked up things as you've traveled, versus if your house is more like just coastal or just transitional or just contemporary, and you put 18 different styles of frames up on your wall, it's going to look ridiculous. So don't do that unless you have an eclectic house. So for making things look a little more grown up, a little more professionally done, you can take your photos to a place and have them size matched. So if you've got a bunch of what is the sizes, like 8x11s, but then you have a really beautiful 4x6, and it's like an old school photo from like my childhood where we actually used to have to print out the photos. You can take it, or you can send it in. I think online there's places who will do it and blow it up to an 8x11. That way you have matching sizes, because matching sizes always look more elegant on a wall than a bunch of mismatched sizes. And then you can buy complementary frames. So that's easy to do. You don't have to go crazy, because frames can be extremely expensive. You can go really high end with frames, but you can also get them. I think it's like frames.com, and you can even go to Walmart, Target, and just get matching simple frames. White matting. Matting is the stuff that goes around the picture before the actual frame. And then you can get white or black or a metallic frame, something elegant, simple, or more ornate if that's your style, and have them match. That's one way to go. If you can't find a bunch of matching frames, or you have a bunch of frames that are the same size but they're all kinds of crazy different funky colors, you can always spray paint them to be the same color. It's really easy to spray paint frames. Just get an empty box. I know you've got a ton of Amazon order boxes, right, laying around. Save those for a while. Put it down on your patio outside or your driveway or whatnot. Put the frames down, take a can of spray paint, hold it about 12 to 18 inches away, spray it lightly a couple times. You got yourself a brand new look, and it'll look great. Any color you want, you can do. Oof, I've got like a serious sun going on. Any color, it doesn't matter. But as long as it's kind of a uniform look, that's another way to kind of class up your photos so that it looks better hanging on a wall. Now, if you want to do groupings, there's some tacky ways to do groupings, and then there's some really nice ways to do groupings. A tacky way to do groupings would be to just kind of throw them up on the wall. Maybe not tacky, just badly done, where they're not evenly spaced in between. What you want to do is try and space the photos equally in between. Hi, Colleen. It keeps telling me you're watching. So space the photos equally in between, about 3 inches, 2 to 4 inches. I mean, you can kind of just look and see depending on the size of the frames, and that way everything is just kind of uniform across the board. Now, if you're hanging photos above a sofa, you don't want to hang them too high. I see this all the time. It's kind of endemic in the world of hanging artwork and photos in general. People hang things too high. So above a sofa is generally about 8 inches is where you want to start. Unless you've got a really low sofa and a really tall person in your family, and then you may need to adjust, in which case probably get a new sofa that fits them. But start about 8 inches, and don't go all the way to the ceiling. Leave a bit of space there, because that looks a little odd as well. So those are some tips for you on how to hang family photos. If you want a really elegant look too, you can always do black and white or sepia. You can get any photo switched to black and white and sepia, especially if it's a digital photo. You can just order it that way from one of the many online photo sites out there. I tend to do Shutterfly, but there's no specific reason for it. I'm not endorsing them. I just happen to use them a lot, but there's plenty of other ones out there that will do the same thing for you. So hopefully that was helpful, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.